Okay, we are live. So, um, this is a live stream that I decided I wanted to make. Working on my first RPG game. The RPG game is going to be basically a game where you're underwater and you're trying to find the key, the lost key of the sea god. Yes. Um, it's just a really fun fictional game that I decided to come up with. It's going to be a role-playing game, and I think we can get started. So that's gonna be that. We do want to actually maybe wait for people to join. So I did put more effort into this thumbnail than did the last one. Let's actually sign into use chat, that way we can see the chat and that be in here. So let's get started. Let's get started. Okay. So anyways, we're gonna delete the let's actually go into full screen mode. Every once in a while I'll chat. So anyways, we're gonna go to full screen mode and we're gonna check and we're gonna actually create our sprite. I think I might actually want to create my sprite in Paint.net actually. So let's go ahead and work on the sprite. Let me open Paint.net. I do, yeah, so basically, we're going to make our sprite in Paint.net. And we're going to make it a 16 by 16. And then do that. There we go. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Let's grab our eraser, turn off that, and erase all this. Don't need it. And then we're going to start the project. So he's gonna have brown hair. It's gonna be like the top view, because you're gonna be on like the ocean floor or something like that. Or yeah, that's what we do. Let's actually make his hair a little lighter. There we go. He's gonna be like in the middle, basically. He's gonna be small, so we do need to make his texture big. Let's go ahead and erase that actually. I don't like that. Let's do that. Actually check if anyone else is online. Yeah, there's only one viewer, and that would be me, because I have to make sure that my chat is all good. Actually, I don't really need that, but it's very useful to know how many viewers I have just by looking at on the side of me. Okay, so let's go ahead and start making the 4. So it's 5, so it means that should be 4. And let's just do this. This is how I'm gonna make my texture. I don't know, I'm not a very good pixel artist. Let's actually do some erasing. Let's go back and go to 1 pixel eraser. Erase this. That should be good. When we make his arms, what's a good color for arms? Because it's be difficult to do, you know? Actually, let's switch over to that. Okay, that's white, so they're like darker, but like lighter at the same time. Get like a good color. Let's I don't want them to be too yellow. Let's see, is that good? Is that gonna be good? Let's try. This is his arms. He's gonna do that. It's gonna be the top view, which is gonna be difficult to do stuff. This is difficult. I got the idea for this character from someone else's Scratch game, but it kind of looks weird. But we're gonna keep it. You're just maybe we should, actually change some stuff. Let's delete it right here and delete it right here, and then grab a square and just move them over. Just move them over here, and then do it again onto this side. Grab the move, and then just move them. No, move the entire. There we go. No, that looks worse. That's looks terrible. Let's go back to how we did have it. I feel like we did have it was better. So let's go ahead and just go back. Grab our color picker. And then, wait, what if we increase the color? What if we, like, put his color this? Yeah, that looks better, actually. Like, let's keep it like that. And we're gonna make some textures for each side. I do want to make sure this is actually centered in the screen, though. Actually, no, I don't have to. Let's make a new one. It's gonna be 16 by 16. We need to make one for each movement. Like, you're down, left, or right, or up. So there we go. So we need 4, basically. So let's go ahead and do this, and then Control C to copy it, and we can just paste it. And then we can, is there a way to like flip them around or something like that? Okay, that actually does not look good at all. What do I do? Okay, let's, actually I can just reverse it in Scratch. Don't save. Okay, we're gonna save this PNG. Save as my platformer character. Platformer. My goodness. Platformer. Not platformer. RPG. RPG character. There we go. And okay. So now that he's saved, we're gonna keep that open. We only have 1 viewer still. It's not that bad. It's only we're only on doing the game right now, anyways. So it's not too bad. So let's grab upload sprite. Upload him. We need to make him 10 times bigger. So like 100. No, 300. He's really small. We want him to be bigger. Like 400. Yeah. No, let's do like 350 maybe. 350. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, now we're gonna go to costumes. We need to add costumes and then like convert them to vector. It would be easier to know, So let's copy him, add one, and then paste it. And then we're gonna flip horizontally, flip vertically. Yeah, there we go. For when he's walking down, he looks so goofy. Obviously you can tell that I'm not putting much effort into this, but if when I'm done, I have like, because this is gonna be multiple live streams worth, because I plan to have like a pretty good amount of I'm planning to have multiple streams because I want to have like multiple levels. Because he's trying to find the lost key, and it would be weird if you need to make him. You need to like flip him. I think that's the right width. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I went the wrong direction. How do we like turn them around, you know? What does flipping horizontally do? It doesn't do anything. But we need to make them go. We need to like turn them and like make that a sprite. So I think we need to go back to paint in order to do that. So let's just go back to paint, and that's how I saved it. So we're gonna file, new, 16 by 16, 16 by 16. There. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna reference him. We're not going to completely do, I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and just reference them. So we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pixels long. So he's gonna be 7 pixels this way. So 1, delete 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you actually need to change the color? And also we need to put this back on here. And then we go. And then that's gonna be for the front basically. So we need to have like 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is gonna be 4 and it's gonna be on the side of each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna be 4 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should work, but we do need to switch the color. And then go 2 like that, and then 2 on this side, and then just completely fill these in, and then fill this in. That does look like 4 pixels, so I counted wrong. So let's do that. And now we're going to actually move him. He's in the right spot, but we're gonna like move him over a little bit. There we go. Now he looks identical. Totally. He's a little small, but to make him bigger, just gonna do that. So now we can go File, Save as Untitled PNG. It's perfectly fine with me. And we can don't save either. Okay. So now we need to actually delete this guy. Delete. We need to go to player facing player facing down. This one's going to be the one I just did. Actually, just delete this guy. Add a new one. Upload them from Title PNG. There we go. You can actually do that. And this guy is going to be way smaller, I think. He's smaller. Is this guy smaller? Where's he at? Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I don't think he's any smaller. He looks different. Like, I don't know. Let's sit around, and we're gonna copy this guy, and then we're gonna make him player facing right, and then we're gonna image sprite, paste, flip horizontally, and it'll be player facing left. So it could be that. I think he's centered. Yeah, he's already centered. And then this guy's centered. This guy, is he centered? He is now. No, let's make this guy centered as well. There we go. So now, we do need to set up the code. Let's check my chat. There's only one person online right now. Load, come on. Oh, there's no one on. But anyways, we will be RPG Gate. What? That's not the right. I checked the description. Can we edit that real quick? No, I need to edit title and description. It's kind of. Let's make him game. Here we go. Now that he's updated, we're good. And let's go X on that, and then we can minimize it. So it's been like 16 minutes, right? All I've done was 4 characters. I think what I'm gonna do is get the characters' movement down. There are gonna be some things that I don't know how to do, like setting up collision when touching the side of something. So, cause like for games, we're gonna have different levels, but we could just make the levels the complete side of the screen. I'll figure that out later when I get to that, but today I think we'll just set up the code and I think it's done. I don't quite know. We might get some done, maybe. But what we're just gonna do right now is set up the code. So, and actually I think we'll set up the code and we'll do a player screen. So yeah, let's actually just do the player screen real quick. So the player screen is gonna be backdrop, and it's just gonna be it's gonna be the main screen, not player screen. It's gonna be the play screen, and we'll do text that says born dark water, which is the name of the character, and also the name of the game, water. I don't like that text actually. We change it to be like that. No, but that looks too. What in the world? Let's do handwritten. Yeah, but that looks a little scary. This is not a scary game. I mean, we'll have some challenges, so I think we'll just go with the normal one. And there we go. Let's move him up. No, delete you. Move you up. Yeah, and we'll center you-ish. Center. And now we have to create a sprite. I need you to just be backdrop. You're gonna be backdrop. You're gonna be play screen, and then you're gonna be game. Yeah. So now we need to start off with a sprite for the play screen. So we're gonna make a we're going to make a text, not text. We're gonna make a block, and you're gonna be now we're at a text box for play. We need to make you text black, and then we will. He looks a little squished. I do actually, let's outline this guy. Outline him to be black that we can see. Yeah, there we go. And now we can add a text box that says play. What did I just do? No, not print. Cancel. Play. And let me the text black. Move to the center. And let's make it bigger. Keep adding them bigger. I think that should be good for the play screen. We do want to make sure we move them to be in like the middle. That way whenever we do show the backdrop, you don't have to click it. So we're going to go ahead and set the text for when if I clicked, we're going to go to looks and we'll show. Finally getting the code. Still only one person watching. So yeah. So when if I clicked show, so that should be good. And then when the sprite is clicked, then we'll switch the backdrop to backdrop. Game begin. And that should be good because we actually do need to hide this guy before the backdrop changes. So we'll go to looks and we'll hide him. That should be good, and that should be good. And now we need to now we need to make sure that we do when backdrop switches to backdrop 2, which is going to be that, and then we'll make sure we show them because otherwise that won't work. So that should be, we need to go back to backdrop. So whenever green flag clicked, we need to switch to backdrop. Play screen. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Thorn dark while they're gonna click play. Oh, I forgot to also make sure that we hide whenever we switch to backdrop 2. So there we go. Now if we click them, there we go. We did it. We did it. We did it. And we just have the character movement. I think we're gonna make a movement, and that might be the end of today's video, maybe. But it's not a video; it's a live stream. Let's go ahead and actually let's check how long this live stream is. And if it's like over 30 minutes now, I think we can get a little bit more. We only have 0 views at this moment, so if we get 1 view that's not me, then we will. That'll be good. So too bad no one's watching. I do know that that will affect a lot of the things, like the fact that it's not putting into the algorithm. Cause yeah, so now I'm watching on my tablet, and we do want. I do have 49 subscribers. And then the next stream will be when I get to 50 subscribers. No matter how long it takes, that I won't work on this game until I get to 50 subscribers. So let's do that. And we're going to now set up the player movement. And my tablet just died, so I can't even now have a new one. So now we need to. I'm back on the player, so we can actually. I don't know if there's anyone. I won't know if anyone is joined. So now we need to make sure that when backdrop switches to backdrop 2, which is game begin. Actually no, we don't need to do that. We can just do events when I clicked. It'll be much easier. So we need to grab a forever loop. It's gonna be the same movement as shooting games. It'll be just way easier. And if I do need to change it in the future, then I will. So if keys are pressed, so let's go ahead and set all this up. So there we go. Make variables for player. Actually, no. Let's just do y or speed y. Speed y. There we go, and we'll make another one for speed x. Speed. Oh wait, no. It is speed for the speed x. So there we go. Let's actually delete this one because we need to make them just speed x. Speed y. We need to make this sprite only. Let's do player. This is my second time streaming. If you do enjoy the stream, then make sure to subscribe. Even though there's like no one on the stream. But It's fine. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Anyways, so let's do that. And we're gonna go to motion. Yeah, there we go. Change X by for these two keys, and then change Y by for these two keys down here. Last stream I did make a game. It kind of broke, so it doesn't really work. That's why I didn't upload it. And yeah, so there was something wrong with the enemy dying if touching the bullet. If you guys know how to fix that, you can go watch that stream and go to the point where that happened to where I couldn't figure it out. And then you'll be able to do that. So anyways, let's get back to this. So let's go to operators. We're gonna make this gonna be A, and this one's gonna be D, and then we're gonna have W, and then we're gonna have S. So S needs to be negative, but we need to duplicate this because also A needs to be a negative number. So it's gonna be negative Y speed, which will be, well, this one's gonna be X speed, and then this one's just gonna be X speed, and then this one's gonna be negative Y speed, and then this one's just gonna be Y speed. So now we need to set the Y speed and X speed value. So this is going to be Y speed. We're gonna set the value to 5 because I don't want this to be walking really slow. So there we go. Now that's good, but we do need to also add the costume switching whenever you're walking. I think we might in the future change the character, but for right now this is just what it's gonna be. If you're wondering, this is gonna be a multiple viewers, like multiple viewers. It's gonna be a series of games. This one's gonna be for the Sea God. I'm gonna have one for the Snow God, Fire God, Earth God, and I think that's it. And Air God. So that's that. So here's this. We need to actually duplicate this for the arrow keys. A corresponds to the left arrow, right arrow, up arrow, and down arrow. Down arrow. Want to give me the down arrow? There we go. We also need to grab a WinGreenify collector statement to finish this. Now we need to do another set of things, and we actually can duplicate this and then just take out these keys because we're gonna need these keys for the switching costumes because that's how that. So we're gonna do switching costumes to base off of what the key is pressed. So since A is gonna be the left, that's already right, and then D be the player facing right, and then we do player facing up, and then player facing down. So the backdrop, we might work on that also today. I don't quite know. So yeah. Now we're gonna do WinGreenify clicked. And then we can duplicate this code. Duplicate the entire code. And then do that. And then just switch these to the arrows. So left arrow, right arrow, up arrow, and down arrow. And because this is a role-playing game, we're gonna have people that talk to you, which means we're gonna have other sprites in the future. Which this is gonna be. I want this to be a pretty long making game, but a pretty short time to play the game. Because I do want to have other games in the series, and maybe either one a month or one every 2 months, or maybe even one a year. I don't know exactly. But this is gonna be now ready to test the code, basically. So here's that. All that is working. Oh, that's wrong way. Dude, this key doesn't even work with moving anymore. What? Huh? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's. The code doesn't work. Because we have W, it works. It works for the DSW and D keys, but it doesn't work. And the movement is for the arrow keys too. Shift key down arrow, and then we need. Oh, that's my problem. Now we can change this to right arrow, and that should hopefully fix it. Yeah, but we don't have the arrow keys fixed for movement. Let's go and see. Yep, we have the same exact problem. So this is going to be the right arrow. So now we should have everything fixed for the game before. And obviously we do have sideways, but we don't have. I'm pretty sure there's not a way to detect if both of the keys are pressed. Actually, is there an OR statement? I don't want to figure this out. There is an AND statement. I mean, I could make one for going sideways, in like a diagonal direction, but that'll just be too difficult making it work. Maybe for the next game. So stay tuned if you want to see that. Maybe for the next time. So subscribe so you don't miss that. So now I think we can actually do the what are we gonna do? Let's set up the backdrop. Yeah, the backdrop. So obviously we do need to just edit the backdrops because we have the game begin backdrop. And we do need to change. Let's actually grab a quick extension for Scratch opacity changer because I do think that gradient and other Scratch extensions, basically that's what we need. F11, and let's go to the Chrome for even though one Opera GX, which is honestly I love Opera GX. It's way better than Chrome or any other. So Scratch add-ons. Let's see, what does Scratch add-ons add? Because I don't have it. It quickly reads and responds messages. Jump into active multiplayer games to cloud games tab. What? Beautiful every website. Okay. I already have the Scratch add-ons. Let's actually go back to Scratch add-ons. Scratch add-ons. Scratch tools for Scratch. I don't have it. I know I don't have it. So anyways, project timer, nicknames, unlisted projects, editor features. So basically, is there? That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But like nicknames and stuff. Is there anything to do with the editor, like changing the opacity and stuff? Well, it doesn't look like it. The project timer editor features: search content menus, collapse scripts, individual sprite clone counter, more paint editor fonts. Let's just quickly add to Opera and like see what this has to help with the editor. Let's go and save this project. Oh, it's already saved for some reason. Somehow. Oh, there we go. Save now. Now we have the project saved because we're gonna have to. Once this is finished, I think we'll probably have to. You know. Yeah. So it looks like it's been adding it, and that's just loading. So let's do that. And it's reloading the project. I get started. Continue. Ooh. Wait, they have dark mode? We can have dark mode. Okay. Continue. Get started. Okay, well. My goodness. Now, think for editor, I'm gonna backdrop. Now, I may or may not have added other things. No, I literally didn't add anything. I do want. Well, I mean, if that's the case, we probably can just delete the thing, the extension, but that's too much work. I'm gonna go like region. Just enter. Installed. Scratch through developer tools. Anyways, no one's on mine, so it doesn't really matter that I'm doing that. Anyways, actually, we're not gonna do the backdrop today because I do have some ideas for the backdrop. So I think that's gonna be the end of today's live stream. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. And no one's online, so I don't know what I'm talking to. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.